Hi all, welcome to Sarvabhauma's English e-learning academy. I am your Lakshmikant R. Kulkarni. So today let us learn application letters and cover letters with resume. So these two are the part of letter writing, and you may ask why you have not discussed these two types of letters in the previous one, because in the previous video we have discussed about business letters. These two are not exactly business letters and these two are not considered as exactly professional letters, but the thing is that based on the situation and requirement we write these two letters. Okay, but cover letter you should have to write, okay, and it should be enclosed to your resume. So one thing before starting this I want to clarify you, application letters and cover letters, these two are the completely different types of letters, okay, and most of the people think that these two are same. No, these two are different, okay. So let us understand what is an application letter. An application letter is written while applying for a job position. It is nothing but the complete and brief narration about your profile, how it suits for the position which is vacant. Yes, application letter is written while applying for a job, okay. When you want to apply for a job position, at that time only you have to write this application letter, unless you are not going to write this application letter, okay. So what need I to write? You should have to emphasize, you should have to write the complete and brief narration about your profile. Yes, complete and brief, these two are nothing but the paradoxical words, but you should have to write the complete and brief. It is nothing but you should have to mention the highlighted points of your resume, okay. Next, cover letter. A cover letter which carries the synopsis of your resume and all the highlighted points of your profile. Yes, cover letter is there is no specific job or nothing, it should be written in common. Yes, and you should have to write this particular kind of letter and it should be enclosed to your resume, okay. Difference between application letter and cover letter. Yes, there is a major difference. First thing I want to clarify you, these two are different kinds of letter, okay. Application letters are written to the specific job position. Yes, application letters are written to the specific job position. Cover letters are written as common and not for any specific job profile. It is a common kind of letter and it should be enclosed to your resume. It is a mandatory, actually not mandatory, but the thing is that it can create the great impact, okay. So usually we say that first impression is the best impression. To create best impression in interviewers vision or interviewer side, you should have to write the cover letter, okay. Okay, let us learn application letter in deep. Application letters, whenever you write an job application letter for a job or internship, you have to compete with the other candidates who apply for the same job position. Yes, it is a major point you should have to remember. Whenever you write a job application or internship application letter, please mind one thing, competition is there. Yes, so you should have to write the quality letter, because you should have to compete with other candidates, okay. Next, let us learn some points. The following points should follow while writing an application letter. Yes, it is the main thing, okay. What are those points? First thing, Write about the job reference. Yes, how do you get this information? Yes, so usually we refer some ads, okay, for example, with the reference of so and so paper dated so and so, just I am applying for the post of so and so. So write about the job reference. If you are voluntarily applying without any invitation or without any advertisement, it is called unsolicited applications. At that time you can write, yes, I came to know there is a vacancy, or I came to know from reliable sources, and etc etc. Point number 2, mention the job position for which you wish to apply. It is the most important thing. You must write the job position. Okay. Point number 3, sum up your qualifications for the job, specifically talking about your work experience, activities, and your education background. It is a beautiful thing where you can create the great impression. Okay, sum up, it is nothing but just summarize or write the synopsis. Okay, your qualifications for the job, specifically talking, so you should have to emphasize on the particular qualification. Okay, and you should have to mention the work experience and activities, other activities which may help you to make active in the institution or any organization. Okay, and education background, it is also mandatory, but emphasize on the higher qualification what they have asked. Next, to call attention to your strengths and as a candidate, so you should have to just call their attention. Yes, so what is your strength, why they need to hire you? Okay, it is the most important thing. State your objective directly at the beginning of the letter. Yes, you should have to state the objective. It is the mandatory thing, my dear learners. Emphasize the qualification that the prospective employer would like to seek in you. For example, you have completed MTech, but they required only BE. So at that time you should have to emphasize on BE, and you should have to mention the projects what you have completed in BE, and just give a touch or just give a small information about MTech. Don't emphasize MTech, please emphasize the degree what they have asked. It is the main thing. Okay, I have written one a small example application letter. Let us see. Okay, just I will read it out, you will understand. Okay, for instance, with the reference of the paper ad dated on 22nd April 2020 in the Hindu, it is nothing but reference. I am applying for the post of assistant professor in English, so it is nothing but job description or what they have asked. And next is, I am having over 12 years of experience in teaching sector. It is nothing but highlighting your profile, okay, and your experience. Next is, for the past 5 years I have been working for ABC College of Technology and Management, Bangalore. So here you should have to emphasize on the current employment. Okay, next, I am now looking for a change of employment which would be widen my horizon. So it is nothing but what do you say, just speaking about the particular institutions or thing, the pride matters. So here what happens, usually you have to emphasize, or you should have to speak about some positive points about the institution where you are going to attend the interview. Next, it has occurred to me that a growing and promising organization such as yours might be interested in using McCalibrant services. You should have to offer them what's your strength and all. You should have to indirectly offer them to take an interview. Okay, next paragraph. See, first one thing we should have to mind in the first paragraph, just you should have to mention your experience, reference and job designation or position, then experience and all. In the second paragraph, just speak out the education qualification. For example, after my masters in English from ABC University so and so place, I have awarded doctorate from ABC University for my research work and thesis. At a personal level, I am good at communication with colleagues, students, superiors and subordinates. So this is the thing. First sentence where you need to highlight about your educational qualification. In second sentence, you should have to speak about your strengths. Okay, it is the most important thing. What is the main point? So for a teacher, communication is the major point. You should have to speak about the particular point. Okay, next, I have awarded as a best professor twice for providing 100% achievement in result. So whatever the points or any awards, you should have to mention here. Okay, the concluding paragraph, here you should have to inform them to take face to face interview. Okay, I shall be pleased to provide any further information you may need and look forward to be given an opportunity for a personal interaction. Okay, so here it is nothing but the concluding statement of application letter where you are offering them to take a personal interaction. It is nothing but face to face interview. Next, yours truly XYZ, whatever it may be. So it is the example of application letter. Next, let's understand cover letter. Okay, cover letter is nothing but a brief description about your resume and which consists highlighted points of your academics, experience and other key points. Yes, it is the most important thing and it is a common. There is no specific, so you don't mention any specific job position because you are writing a cover letter for your resume. Cover letter is nothing but just highlighting your educational qualification. Second point, experience, and point number 3, the key points, strengths, hobbies, whatever it may be, you should have to emphasize this particular thing. Okay, so let us see. Follow the points while writing a cover letter. Give a highlighted title. So title should be there. Some experts, they tell that don't write any highlighted title, but title should be there. Next, emphasize about qualification and experience. Yes, it should be highlighted in the title. Okay, next, speak about your strengths. It is the most important thing. Strengths usually express the capability or caliber of the candidate. For instance, just I mentioned only one point. It is nothing but the title, MA in English with 12 years of about 12 years of or over 12 years of experience in teaching. It is nothing but the punching title. Okay, its title, and everything is same. Rest points are as like application letter, but there is no place for reference and job position. Okay, next let us see resume preparation. Yes, it is most important thing, and there are plenty of companies are there to prepare your resume. Yes, it is a skill because resume creates the first impact on the employer. It is the most important thing. Let us see. In the process of getting a job, resume plays a vital role. A good resume can get shortlisted and a bad one can get rejected. Resume creates an impression on the reader which will help you to get on a professional life. So it's a most important weapon because you are approaching to an employer through resume. Resume acts as a bridge. Yes, it is the mandatory. Without resume, you are not going to get any job. Okay, it will help you to get on a professional life. Resume contents. What are the contents? Let us see. Now let us know the contents of resume. The first one, identification. Identification includes name, address, phone number, email ID. Yes, so you can write it as identification and communication, but it is enough. Number 2, educational qualification. Yes, you should have to write your educational qualification. Number 3, employment or work experience. Yes, you should have to mention employment or work experience if you are a fresher. Yes, you should have to highlight or emphasize projects what you completed. Yes, so it is a thing. Strengths. So you should have to mention strengths, hobbies and all. Awards and achievements. Awards or achievements is if any awards or achievements you can mention. Next, personal information. Personal information is nothing but name, father's name, address, permanent address or communicative address or temporary address, phone number, etc. You should have to mention. Okay. Extracurricular activities. If you learn any extra thing, so you can mention. At the end, declaration. After the declaration, you should have to mention place, date and signature. Okay. So here I have given some example of resume. So the first part is nothing but identification. Next is academics or qualification. So how to write qualification? Qualification, name of the university, year of passing, percentage obtained. So you should have to write from higher, actually it should be mentioned from higher to lower. Okay. Next, extracurricular activities. So actually I mentioned here, but you can mention it at the end. Experience, work experience. How to mention work experience? Organization where you worked, designation what you had, when you joined or year, you can mention the year and to. So up to when, up to which date you worked. So location or district where you worked. Next, hobbies, whatever it may be. What are your hobbies you can mention, and please be cautious before mentioning the hobbies. An interviewer can raise a question on your hobbies. If you write reading books, which kind of books will you read? Novels. Whose novels do you read? So these kind of questions you get. Yes, what are your hobbies? Just write those, and please I request you, don't mention any negative points like my hobbies are playing PUBG, etc. Please avoid these kind of negative points. Okay. Strengths. So what are the strengths? Just I have written like this: smart working, situation handling capacity, positive attitude, etc. Personal information. See, these all are the main things: name, father's name, date of birth, sex, nationality, religion, marital status. It is also important. Language is known, permanent address, present address, cell, etc., etc., etc. Religion, if you want to mention, you can, or else leave it. Okay. Next is declaration. Date, place. So I declare that above said all information is true, whatever it may be. Just write the declaration, then write your name and put signature. Before submitting, write the date when you are going to submit and write the place. You are from which place. Okay, it is the most important thing. So it is nothing but application letter, covering letter with resume. I hope you understood. If you get any doubt, please write in the comment box, or text me. Thank you. Thanks a lot.